All right. Hopefully you can now see my shining face. Yay, you can. On all of my platforms. Hi guys, I'm back. This is what we're playing, right? Right here. Oh, right here. The TV show, what can I say? I blame it on the TV show. Not only did I install Fallout 76 last night, I installed Fallout 4 today and we're playing that off stream. I saved this for stream because you guys are 19 times more important. Okay? 19. It's just simple math. The game is free if you are a Prime subscriber. You will have to play it through Microsoft's game application on your PC. Wait, what? What? Wait, what?
War.
Did I launch the wrong thing? Did I launch the wrong freaking thing? Yes, I did. I launched the wrong game. How dumb am I? I'm really dumb. Really dumb. Give me a minute here. My apologies on the amount of my dumb. It is quite large. Come on. Just give me a minute. I promise. Boy, am I dumb. I feel like a complete idiot. And I have to come back over here and change this again. And we go here and that. Okay, you guys should now be seeing my shining face. There we go. Okay. I was just checking to see if any of you were paying attention. Okay. Fallout 76. Again, because you're 19 times more important. Mm-hmm. It's a one-man production here. Mistakes happen. My bad. But nonetheless, I blame all of you. Please stand by.
War. War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red
Really,
Menace
would we
is
fight
at
over
our
Anchorage?
doorstep.
I'm not sure.
Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by
The
Vault
end of the
Tech,
world.
but it was built by you.
Kaboom. That came in
The people of
2077, according to the lore.
So that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure.
Hot dogs
But
and
not everyone
burgers
will be
all
saved.
around. Granted,
Those
the
chosen
meat is
to enter
recycled
this
human,
vault must be our
but
best
we're good to
and our
go.
brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together, knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Spoiler, I actually played a bit of this game a couple of years back. It's one of only 2 games that ever defeated me where I gave up because the UI was so bad.
I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get
That's probably a good default face for me to use as a starter, don't you think?
long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every
Pardon
walk
me?
of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait.
Cheeks.
You are this country's best and brightest.
Fatten up the face a little bit, make it look a little bit more like somebody we both know. Talking about me. Sorry. Extras. Makeup? No. Markings? No. Blemishes? No. Damage? No. Scars? Grime? Coal miner? No. Splattered? Mud and dirt? Trench warfare? No, I can do without those. Facial hair is pretty good. Oh, the old horseshoe. I have worn the horseshoe from time to time here in chat. There we go. Just the goatee is fine. That's the skin color. Hair. Style. Color. We want it to be white. Can we do the eyebrows? That's eyelids, eyebrows. No, that seems to go default to the skin. Eyebrows. Eyelids. That color's a bit dark. That's all I'm going to say. And that. Fine, we can make do with it like this. Body, well, to be honest, I'm on the large side. You know, good evening, Nod Knox. We'll accept that. There's my card. I think I want to. Should I try and get in a picture with the Pip-Boy or just have a gree day? Or maybe just a general. Ooh, the game shelves. Those are important. Let's just make it representative of myself. There we go. That's the camera menu. Toggle menu. Z or C? Ah, okay. Expression. Show player on. There we go. Access photo mode by opening your map and pressing T. This is what I mean about the UI not being great. C and Z move the tab selections, but S and X, which logically would go with it, do not move up and down. So what does move up and down? The arrows. And then the left and right arrows to move the sliders. This is indicative of what my problem was the first time. Hello, Fat Body, and good evening. The first time I tried playing this a few years back. How fucking terrible the UI is on PC. That instead of trying to make a good PC UI, you started this game more than any you've ever played. Well, I played it briefly in the past, and the UI defeated me. I couldn't keep playing because the UI was so bad. And here's what I'm talking about. You've got the C and Z to move tabs, but to actually move up and down, you've got to move your hands off of your mouse over to the arrow keys, and then use the right and left arrow keys to move the sliders. Why? Because you should be playing a console game. Fuck you, you're a PC player. As best I can tell, that's the reason for it. Your interest in this ended with Fallout 2. My interest was rekindled with the new Fallout show. And I'll note, if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch the show. I watched the first episode. Quite good. You also can get a copy of Fallout 76 and probably everything else in the Fallout franchise as well for free. So this is the kind of thing, though, that killed the game for me, was these kind of UI options where it's insanity. C, Z are left and right, and then up and down and left and right in a different way are the arrow keys. This is shamefully bad UI design for a PC. Now, you can make a PC design for a game. It doesn't. If you make a console game, you don't have to just port it over as best you can. You can pay a professional some amount of money to design a PC UI for a game that you don't give a shit about on PC, or that you figure, fuck them, they'll buy it anyway. I have to try. But when I run into stuff like this, I will complain. All right, let's see. It's my bed. That is a copy of Unstoppable something. But it's a game for the whole family, so there you go. It's a terminal. I'm invited. Happy Reclamation Day. You see, now, all of a sudden, I have an arrow again. Happy Reclamation Day. Today's the day for everyone. Reclamation been preparing for this moment for 25 years. You're ready. America is waiting for us. Let's go out there. Okay. You're invited. Reclamation party, blah, 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 blah. Play holotape. Ah, this is one of the in-game mini-games. Hold space to pour, release to throw. Oh, okay, I'm not going to score very well, am I? 2 tries left, that's fine. I appreciate the effort. You wanted to watch Minesweeper, that's pretty close. Dryer. Having just played a little bit the first hour and a half or so of Fallout 4. Oh. When a man's got to go, he's got to go. Don't put TP on backwards. Now that's sound advice. I hope that in the future Apocalypse, people will understand the importance of putting the TP on correctly, as I'm pretty sure that that's going to cause World War III. No, I'm not going to sit on the couch. We've got sugar bombs. Let's open the door. Don't forget to pick up your Pip-Boy. Oh, okay. I really wish they gave us an opportunity. What about the shells? Which shells? What about the 3 shells? Is that what you meant? Ah, the 3 seashells. Yep, yep.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America.
Switch between first and third persons. Okay.
Such a huge responsibility.
Doesn't look like anybody I know. I don't know about you guys. Not even remotely.
Proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Indeed, asking the important questions.
Message repeats.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. I can see that if you didn't know, that could be very uncomfortable. An excellent movie. Sadly, largely forgotten. For anyone who doesn't know the movie, it's Demolition Man. Proving that Sylvester Stallone is actually a very capable comic actor. As he is very, very good in it. And, of course, it's got Wesley Snipes playing a very difficult and unusual role for him, the role of Wesley Snipes. Discover the Overseer's mission. All right, well, it's over there, so. We'll do a little third person to start. Oh, did I? Oh, all the way over there. Got it. Quite the soccer getup they've got here in Vault 76. Sorry, we've got here in Vault 76. It's Crutchley.
Hello.
Hi, Crutchley.
At last. Today is your reclamation day.
Indeed.
I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Still no word from the Overseer?
No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example.
suppose.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir.
Excellent. I'm pleased by that,
kiosk.
I think. I want to... So, escape brings up the map, because of course it does. What else would it bring up? Settings. Audio. Really. Escape brings up the map. Because why would you want to actually do any design work for the PC UI? I'm going to keep complaining about this one, guys. I know myself. You know, the old saying is know thyself. To thine own self be true. I know myself. I will be true to myself.
Another day, another opportunity to leave Vault 76. What do you say?
And I know myself, and when something continues to bother me, I continue to complain about it. So I will be complaining about it. Oh, another complaint. The title for the stream, where it says that the TV show pulled me in, that's not what it said. It said it sucked me in, but Twitch doesn't like suck in the titles of a stream, apparently. So... fuck you, Twitch. By the way, Twitch, your software has been really bad lately. Your website has been breaking all the frickin' time. Thank you.
If you get injured, and you will get injured, make use of stim packs. They
Thank you.
are literal lifesavers.
Let's see. Items. You see, I don't think succulent would be a problem. S-U-C-C. Now, I even tried S asterisk C-K-E-D, and they didn't like that either. So let's see. I have Radaway, 5 stim packs, Radex, and purified water. Nice looking game. Certainly reasonably nice looking.
No creature comforts out there, sir.
Thank you, Higginbottom.
You build it. I know it's cozy in here, but you'll soon be faced with a
Indeed, it does suck. But then I've been having all kinds of problems with Twitch lately. The application, the web page will do things like the image will freeze, sound continues to work, or it'll go to a commercial break. And either after a commercial or two, or immediately, the commercial stops, and I get a little rotating cursor, and then it comes back to the stream. Now, what's interesting about that is, if I mute when the commercial starts, as I normally mute the commercial break, when it goes into the little loop and then returns to the stream, it automatically unmutes. I have no idea what it's doing. And if I mute and then unmute, it resets the volume. What kind of UI design is that? I move the slider to here, I mute, I then unmute, ink, goes there. Why? What's going on? I think my UI complaints is going to be a consistent thing.
Get outside,
Have anything over here? I know you're pointing me one way, but it's not in my nature to not poke around and look elsewhere.
be Vault-Tec.
I could sit. I don't think I'll sit. I could sit. Is this the Overseer's terminal? Oh, here we go. Called preset volume should be a setting for it. Thank you. I will check. I mean, that's a tiny thing, but that would be an improvement. Although, yeah, I'm going to have to agree that it's a bug because volumes vary so widely from streams. There are streams that I play at about 15%, and there are streams that I play at about 70% to get to the same volume level. Vault-Tec report. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76. After Reclamation Day, you're personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Okay. Now, again, there is more data here, I think. Because of the last line here, it says, to be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, military, or otherwise, there... And I can't scroll down. I can't... None of the arrow keys work. Return is the answer to this one. You'll note that's not the same answer we had to the last time we had a problem with the UIs. 76 parameters. 76 will be one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. The special classes and instructions you've received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see the livelihood and well-being of all your residents. To make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received, is to be expected. You will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Operation procedure, day-to-day duties, mandatory shutdown. Studies have shown even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault-Tec, that test subjects will grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions. Inside of 24 hours, air circulation will cease. Last, and you should warn the vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after that period. Everyone must leave the nest. Be back shortly in another Uber. Understood. Wall of Tech crits me. Yeah, well, yeah. Archived files. Deleted files. No files found. I'm skipping some here because, well, I think obvious reasons. For brain. If those 5 stars are B, R, A, I, and N, you are 100% correct that it crits me for brain damage. Let's see. Which one did I miss? This was the next one.
Think of the camp as your mobile home away from home. Well, you know, just your home. Period.
Camp. I will take that. That is, build a camp after you leave the vault. Open your Pip-Boy and press Z once you're in the wilderness. All right, we'll create a camp. Memory serves, it was some of the building stuff where the UI was just so unspeakably bad that even using Google to try and figure it out, I couldn't. Now, you may say, well, it's an old guy who can't figure out the new technology. I've been figuring out the new technology now professionally for almost 40 years, so I'm actually pretty flexible when it comes to learning technology stuffs. Do it yourself. Your Pip-Boy, your friend.
Is today the day? Leaving the vault at last?
I am, Pool.
The Overseer could be anywhere by now. Please, sir, I can't pretend it's Reclamation Day any longer. Even my programming has limits.
Get a job. Black rim. Oh, I have to take the glasses. There we go. I would like to take the Pip-Boy stand-up with me. Do you think anyone would mind? What do we have in here? We have blinking lights. A sure sign of technology. Security terminal. Requires skill 0. My skill is 0. I have no skill whatsoever. Okay. gear. No likenesses, so those letters are not in our word. How about shop? Nope. So, gear and shop. No, so no A, E, or O. No R, so it can't be hurt. No A, E, or O. Skin. No, because shop had 0, so it can't be skin. Fire, no. Rest, no. Soap, no. Zone, no, because of the O in shop. Hazy. Hazy, nope, can't have an A. Dark, dead, hook. Deem, no, no. Join, nope, no O. God, we're burning up every possibility. Loot, no. Dean, skin. None of these? Trying to find one of these that doesn't have an E, A, R, G, S, H, O, or P in it. Right. Nope. No. A. Skin. Nope. S in shop. Soap. Join. Vary. No. Shop. No. Deem. No. No. Dark. Room. Pawn. Hazy. Zone. Fire. No. All of these words I've already excluded. Deem? No, I have an E in gear. Literally none of these words work. Am I missing something? Dean. Loot, no. A. That's got an R. That's got an R. That's got an R. That's got an O. That's got an S. That's got an E. That's got an O's, an E, an A, an O, an O, an A, an O, and an E. None of them work. Terminal's locked out. None of those worked. None of those were going to work. It's not my fault, for realsies.
Goodbye.
Yes, thank you. Skill 0 was not sufficient, evidently.
Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Vaya con Dios. Buen viaje.
Oh, he ran out. Okay. I wanted to give him a chance.
They grow up so fast.
Let's see. A battle-ready dweller, level 20, includes weapon, armor, and perk cards. Leave the vault level 20 with special loadout of their choice. They're prepared to jump into more difficult content. Fresh dwellers leave at level 2 with a perk. They require time training before taking on more difficult challenges. Well, it says the best choice is 20. I'm curious. Do you think this is one of those pay-for options? Let's view the special loadouts. Okay. All right. Once again, it's the arrow keys. So, commando. That's like strength, perception. I don't remember. That's intelligence. That's luck. That's agility. C is like constitution. C is charisma. So that's like endurance, I think. So I think it's strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Slugger, a lot of strength. Gunslinger. Shotgunner. Specialist. Targets enemies' limbs with the luck-based VATS system. Well, a lot of those, they're not very smart. We can go with that. Let's see. How's the intelligence? Doesn't look like the intelligence is varying much, nor is the charisma varying much. Looks like mostly it's strength and luck and agility and perception. Commando's got good perception going. That's pretty good. His endurance isn't much. Let's go VATS. Let's try and be lucky. Oh, view perks. So, strength. Weights of all chems are reduced by 90%. That's pretty boring. Crack shot. All pistols have 20% more range and more accuracy when aiming down sights. Concentrated fire. VATS now targets limbs. Focus fire to gain accuracy and damage and awareness. You can view targets' specific damage resistances in VATS. Rejuvenated. You gain increased benefits from being fully fed or fully hydrated. When adventuring alone, take 20% less damage and gain 30% AP. That seems pretty good. First aid. Stimpaks restore 45% more health. Action Boy. Action points regenerate 45% faster. Your non-automatic pistols now do plus 10% damage. Any kill in VATS has a 15% chance to refill your critical meter. And Serendipity. While below 30% health, gain a 45% chance to avoid damage. No power armor. Okay. I'm going to confirm the special loadout as a VATS specialist. I got even a little musical note. Challenge complete. Collect a bobblehead, holotape, or magazine. That's a handsome-looking fellow, I have to say. His melon's a bit big. Quest completed. Reclamation Day. I'm level 20. The wilderness shall fear me. You know, maybe. Hold tab to turn your Pip-Boy light on and off. What was the way to change from first to third? I guess we'll stick in third for now. Hello, Pennington.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Sure. Any idea what those two are doing up here?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault.
Well, there's not much in
One
there.
seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
Have you seen the Overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
I ought to be on my way.
Do be careful out there, sir.
I'll try. Nope, doesn't look like they let me back in. I was curious. Wayward, opening soon.
There's got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Hi, how you doing? Ooh, tomahawks, a leather chest piece. Let's see what I'm currently wearing, shall we? I have a pistol, a rifle, a few grenades. I'm wearing leather armor already. Black rim glasses and a party hat. Small Vault-Tec survival backpack. And the 76 jumpsuit. Got water, Fancy Lad cakes, having a power outage, so I'm on mobile 4G for as long as you have power. Well, I appreciate you hanging around, even with the power outage. I'll try to provide an extra level of entertainment above my usual, which is to say rock bottom. So, rock bottom and a very shallow, almost puddle depth of water will take care of it. I have Salisbury steak, a classic American food product. Various aid items, some repair kits, bobby pins, those are for lock picking. Scrap kits with, I think that means it has atomic scrap in it. Holo, Nuka Trapper, and Overseer's Log. Notes, plan for a 10mm pistol, plan for the backpack. Carrying some junk. Crafting materials. No mods. And a lot of 10mm ammo. It is the 24th of October, 105, which means just a few days ago, I celebrated my 165th birthday. I'll take the baseball grenade and the tomahawks. Hi there, Lacey.
Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right?
I did.
I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
No, it's shut behind me. It's probably empty now. Doubt anyone's still in there.
Son of a bitch, we missed our chance. We really needed that.
Why?
We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place?
No.
New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is.
Well, I
Last
just
chance
left,
to
but
turn
I
the
do have
lousy
the big
luck
one.
around.
That's a smutty innuendo. By the way, might find it odd, given what we're doing here. This game had no NPCs in it when it first launched. None. As soon as you promise that, the power returns, so you can now return to your nominal humor level, which is, yeah, rock bottom. Okay, good. It was a lot of work. I was trying to, keep the energy up, because that's the only thing I'm allowed to keep up on stream. The big one, what are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
There. I think you've gotten some bad information.
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Lacey's not very smart.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
Lens OF material? Outfield? Or I am lens of material? These lenses are made of material. It's glass. What else can you tell me about this treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
I will,
Monsters,
well,
know.
happy.
Guy we met at the Wayward.
No, I'll
Carter,
just
I
be
think was
who
his
I
name.
am.
He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
What's the world like out
We
here?
both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, They got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Pardon the yawn. What can you tell me about this area?
About Appalachia?
Yeah.
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well...
Another
these
player.
Things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed.
Well, yeah.
Without people
The
around,
lip sync is
everything
not-
else has gone haywire.
Awesome, but it's okay. I mean,
Watch yourself out there.
there is Sandy Minotaur 14222. Yeah, 3 twos. Doesn't appear to be anything. A sleeping bag, I could rest if I wanted to, but why would I want to? I just got out of my vault. I have to visit the Wayward. Continue playing, thank you. Ravenly. Where's the Wayward? Death Blossoms. The Wayward. No. That's the Wayward, okay. We will toggle active, and now I believe that means it should be on my HUD. Maybe, maybe not. I'm aimed right at it. No, it doesn't appear to be on my HUD. And having drawn it, how do I... Okay. That is a weak feral... We've got feral ghouls. Well, they're level 22. Scaling. The plague is everywhere. Oh! Alright, I was trying to get my VATS up. I don't need the dinner fork or the yellow trimmed plate. Bobby pin are useful for picking locks. How do I bring up the VATS? Because that's what I was trying to do and failing. I guess that would have to have a different mechanic, wouldn't it? Settings. Controls. Pip-Boy, VATS is Q. Alright. You're pressed with the game not shoving a capshot at you already? It did once. It popped up when I opened up the map once. A rad stag doe. Don't need. Why does he need a hairbrush? I know I don't need it. A wrench. Wrench might be useful. That doesn't look healthy at all. Gotta say. Share. Got a beer bottle. Mentats. The fresh maker. More ammo. I'm sure they won't mind me stealing their shit. I could gather wood from the wood pile. I'm not sure I want to. Cooking station I can theoretically craft. Mattress where I could rest if I was feeling sleepy. Soot flour. It will take some practice, I expect, to get used to using the vats, as it works differently than it does in Fallout 4, which I was playing a little earlier today. As that is a single-player game and doesn't require simultaneous play because of other players like this does. Oh, I'm there. I should now be pointed, yeah, at my objective. Of the town. That is a heavy machine gun turret. Owned by Token 72. I'm going to assume, without actually knowing it, that that's a real human player. Alright, well this should take us straight into town. Wasteland Wealth Exchange. Pawnbroker, check cashier. Gold, buy, sell, trade, cash. Wasteland Wealth Exchange. Ah, there's a bot. Oh, well, that's adorable, I think. New miscellaneous quest. Track quest from the Pip-Boy. What's the Pip-Boy again? Tab? Tab. Data. The new arrivals. Picking up radio transmissions from the Overseer. Should tune in the Pip-Boy. Listen to the Overseer's broadcast. Quest started, the new arrivals. And where is that? Investigate the corpse at the isolated cabin. Speak to Lane. The Wayward. Miscellaneous quest available from the Pip-Boy. Wayward souls. Welcome to the neighborhood. View. New arrivals. Don't know how to do that. Visit the way. Okay, I've spoke to Pennington and to Lacey. Listen to the broadcast. Visit the Wayward. Quest management is dreadful. And the power went again. Very mysterious since all cables between you and the power station are buried, and we've not had an outage for 6 years. It's the apocalypse coming. Fortunately, where you are, you might not notice. This way. That's an iBot. Tongs and scissors. The scissors might be useful. Tongs, I would be surprised. We've got another Rad Stag Doe. It shows up as red. Does that mean it's hostile? I don't think so. The other one didn't attack me. There's the other player. Nope, a third player. There's me and now 2 players running around. Another pawn shop. This is the Wayward. That's a big robot-y thing that appears to be like it should be armed if it's not. Visit the Wayward. I will take the 10mm rounds, the Molotov cocktail, and the Psychotots. I don't know what the hell a Psychotot is, but I'm sure it's nice. Team-only interior, private area that is unique to your character. Only me and my teammates can enter. More important story choices that have large consequences and progress saved less frequently when in a solo interior. Be sure your quest has been checkpointed before leaving. We're going inside. Battered clipboard, beer bottle, dish rag.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick, because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes 'cause I'm thrifty? Do I look like I know where this treasure is?
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to...
Don't shoot the ghoul! He's with us!
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day.
NPC. Duchess. I will interact. Hi, Duchess.
Oh, well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling.
Well, I'd rather
First
that the
round's
world
on me.
don't end before
Name's
Monday.
Duchess.
Good call.
There's something I could do for you.
I'd rather it don't end at all, but Monday, definitely. What was that all about? He said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
What can you tell me about the area?
Not a whole hell of a lot. We only just got back here ourselves. 100 years ago, before the bombs, this was a popular little highway between 2 of Appalachia's biggest cities, Morgantown up north and Charleston to the south. We set up here hoping it might
Appalachia's
relive
biggest
that
cities.
fate. But so far, all
Cities.
we've gotten is trouble.
You, looking for help in dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands.
That would make you,
See? That
a
boy
Martian.
you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me.
by good money she means
So,
caps. Bottle caps.
What do you say?
I'd like to hear this plan first.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
With a bullet between the eyes? Each? Mail invitations. Maybe. That's good. Intelligence 2 or better. You want me to pretend to be Crane, don't you?
Well, aren't you a smart cookie?
No, I'm not a cookie.
And I think
Cookie's a
I know
little
just how to do it.
omnomable.
Just give me 1 second.
Usually sweet. Pardon the yawn. Old man being old.
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte.
The word is fort.
Huh, not half bad.
The only time you pronounce
So what I
F-O-R-T-E,
chicken-scratched together
forte,
here for
is when
you
you're
is
talking
the
about
schematic
music.
For one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Not really. Build a sign? Are you crazy? I don't know how to do that.
Ah, damn. Okay, let's see. New plan. We paint all the Brahmin, and then we...
Duchess, plan's fine. I can walk them through how to build it.
How's that exactly?
I'm Mort.
I was hunkering down for quite some time waiting for this headless monster thing to clear off on my last ammo hunt. Ended up reading some old training materials to pass time, and guess what? Made some tapes on it.
Oh, Mort. Not the tapes.
You have a better option?
Not one that doesn't involve painting all my cattle. There you go, I suppose. You can talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows?
A big what?
Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
I suppose. Construction, scrapping, and dealing with thugs. You're going to need to pay me more for all that, because I have a charisma high enough to 2+.
It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do 75, but that's as high as I'll go. That means you're up to the task? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
And on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you?
Maybe.
Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
I collected a holotape. Quest completed, Wayward Souls. Item reward, pipe pistol, more rounds, transmitter parts, a melon. I got a melon. Quest started, hunter for hire. Hi, Mort.
Crazy. No, that is just crazy. They hand you vault kitties, all this fancy equipment, and then just throw you to the wolves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You
Thank
are
you.
in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now,
Okay.
what can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Why, it's as plain as the nose on your... Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Now I feel bad. You can teach me about using my CAMP?
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
You want me to pay through the nose? I'm really sorry. And what is that?
All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels.
True fact.
Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me.
Definitely not what you're selling, not what's
Now,
between
this
your
set's
nose
all
holes.
the boy
Oh,
that
I did it
about
again.
Can't do, Hickey. You bolters got. All I'm asking is you give him a listen and let me know what you think.
Sure, I'll listen to him.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken him out for a test drive.
All right, Mort.
Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Didn't have anything at the moment. I don't want to ask
Some
what
other time,
happened. That
then.
seems rude. I don't want to be nosy. Oh my God! Sorry. Yeah. They just keep coming, guys. Doesn't get any better from here either. That's the bad news. I got everything off him. Desk. I'm not going to start stealing just yet. Just want to look around a little. Not much of a place she's got here. I guess, you know, you take what you can get after the end of the world. How's the bathroom? Not as bad as I thought. There's a can in the urinal. I guess. Yeah, you're supposed to take it out and dump it when you're done. Good morning to you. It's not as bad as I thought. Honestly. Alright, so we got more. I don't want to take the ashtray. Duchess got back. Sorry. Back out into Appalachia. Pardon the yawn again. What the hell? It's not like I got a lot of sleep. Oh, yes. Actually, I did. Wow. Stimpax, Mentats. Psycho is a drug. Okay, let's see. Read the plan. Crane treasure hunting sign schematics or inventory. Let's see. Listen to the overseer's log. I guess I have to do that in the camp, so I have to set up camp somewhere. Listen to the Brotherhood message. I'm not sure where I do that. All right, so that is Arclight 43's camp. I think that's another player. Investigate the corpse at the isolated cabin. Speak to Lane. All right, Vault 76. Another player. Squash Dubois. I'm guessing that's a player too, but I don't know. So the white dots appear to be players. Okay. Challenges. Track and complete challenges. I've done 2 daily challenges, evidently. Not sure exactly what those were. Expeditions, place marker, photo mode. Well, I'm a bit evil a lot of the time. It happens when you get old, you get crabby. And there's not that much difference between extreme crabby and evil. Build a camp after you leave the vault. Open your Pip-Boy and press Z once you're in the wilderness. So this is somebody else's camp, I think. This is the Overseer's camp. Okay. Stash box. Got it. Weapons workbench. Armor workbench. Cooking station. Overseer's cache. Well, I found her camp. So I'm there at the Overseer's camp. There's another player there. Craft a piece of armor. The UI, guys, it is not good. All right. Data. So I assume these are completed. All right, those are completed. Welcome to the neighborhood. I've picked up a radio transmission. I should tune my Pip-Boy to listen in. Radio. So, oh, I got it. Okay. Brotherhood of Steel welcome broadcast. I think I turned off all of those because I was concerned about copyrighted material. I've been watching Josh Strife Hayes. He's been playing Fallout 2, I think, or New Vegas. New Vegas, I think, and has turned off all of the music for copyright fears. So let me go back to settings. Audio, Pip-Boy radio.
Out. Attention, people of Appalachia. This is Paladin Romani of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay.
Broadcasting from Fort Atlas. You are no longer facing the wasteland alone. The Brotherhood has returned. Our mission is to help you lead a better, safer life, free from the dangers left behind in the wake of the Great War.
The Great War? World War I?
Or if you wish to join us in our mission, find us at Fort Atlas. A new dawn is here for Appalachia. Join us in building the future. Romani out.
Okay. Overseer's broadcast?
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the Overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting in Sutton.
Map updated. Okay. Let's once again check the data. Go to the Overseer's, listen to the Overseer's log. I have to do that from my camp. Okay. Speak to Mort. Optional, build a weapon. Wow, the UI is something else. Duchess gave me plans. Read the plan. Crane treasure hunting sign. Optional, build a weapons workbench at your camp. Alright, new arrivals. Listen to the Overseer's broadcast. I have to find. She's in Sutton. Okay. Okay, welcome to the neighborhood. Go to Fort Atlas. Right. First contact. So I have to open up my camp. I have to build a camp somewhere. And my memory of what I did was I built it on an uneven piece of ground, and it kind of didn't work great. Did somebody else have a camp? Yeah, that's Arclight 43's camp. So over there looks pretty flat. Let's get away from a hillside, and we'll just drop our camp, you know. That's a Brotherhood hopeful. Couple of Brotherhood dudes. How about we drop a camp right here? Was it Z? This is not an acceptable area. Or is it? It's showing red. Red implies to me that you can't do it. Then what's all the green area supposed to be? How about here, then? Don't want to interrupt the Brotherhood of Steel. Sure, we want to place camp 1. Sure, why not? Cannot place camp, overlaps an existing build area. Right. Kind of wanted a flat spot, though. Because my memory was, which is not particularly reliable, was that I built on a hillside previously, and that gave me some issues. It's too close to an existing area. Yeah. Thank you. So I wonder if it's that camp there, probably. So, cross the river. We'll go back across the bridge and grab a flat spot on the other side of the river. As I mentioned earlier, I have played for a while in the past, not very long. And I found the UI to be so painful that I gave up. I'm going to try to stick with it a bit more, but it was, yeah, it was painful. This looks relatively flat and perhaps safe. Yay! It has a green emblem. I think that means I'm safe. Sure. Camp 1. XP! I have a camp. That is pumpkins. Let's see. Toggle camera. To enter free cam, hit V. Alternative mode without collision. Unlock vertical movement. Toggle buildable objects. And this is the kind of thing that drove me crazy before. It doesn't tell you how to move. Oh, Z and C again. We're back to Z and C. All right. Recent. Stored. There's really no excuse for not actually putting in a little time, effort, and money, Todd, to make the PC design work. Floors, walls, roofs, stairs, doors, crafting, defenses, generators, all kinds of stuff. This is not a good design. I suppose building a floor would probably be okay. Okay, so it's floors, but then it's got on the left, none of those things look like floors. So those are various roofs I can build, and that makes sense. Those are various stairs I can build, and that makes sense. That's a door. I can see on the left, those are the things, various things I can craft. Okay. Is that like a raised? It is a raised floor. Okay. So it's raised, but it's not showing as raised. Now, how do I scroll through that? Aha. Okay. That's a floor? I am really confused about how these are supposed to function. This UI is just annihilating my will to live. So that, okay, foundations. That makes a little bit more sense. Thank you. Because the last 5 days on stream I've been playing Nightingale, and so my building brain is a little in Nightingale mode still, and that makes more sense if this is foundations. But I have to admit, then I don't understand. Okay, that one's flat, that's fine. I don't understand why we have tilted foundations. Okay, now how does one rotate? Switch to modify. Okay, that was not what I expected. Switch to build. And that changed what I was building. Why? Don't know. Toggle buildable objects. Okay, there we go. That gives us more information at least. Foundations and ramps. Okay. That makes sense. If it said foundations and ramps, I would have understood. Thank you for translating. So floors, foundations. Although this looks like it also includes floors, maybe? Because those look like floors. I'm assuming, I mean, I don't have the materials required. Okay, so there are lots and lots of different options. Okay, I'm beginning to get a little bit more of the hang of it. Okay, walls. Roofs. Stairs. All right, lots and lots of options. Okay. I really do wish it would say. Does it say? It does. Okay. Cooking station, armor workbench, weapons workbench, tinkers, chemistry, so on. All right, I'm starting to see it a little bit more now. But I was supposed to come here to my digs and listen to the overseer's log at the camp. Should be on radio? No. First contact. Listen to the overseer's log. How do I listen to it? Side quests? No, don't need those yet. We're on main. Oh, we have daily quests as well. Some people moving in the lumber mill near Vault 76. Find their leader and figure out what's going on. Okay. It's a holotape. You play it from your Pip-Boy. Okay. It's in the Pip-Boy somewhere. Weapons, armor, apparel, aid, holos. Oh, holos. Thank you.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals?
You're the MVP.
Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in... what I can confirm is...
So this is from the original release of 76 when there were no people in the game.
Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar
A great housing system that allows you to pick it up and put it down without, you know, rebuilding
I'm breaking
everything.
my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer.
Yeah, they've added so much since
Signing
its first release. Completely different. Yeah, I would agree. Definitely. I mean, I didn't play it at launch. I tried it a few years ago. I got about this far, maybe a little further. You know, I liked what I had played, but the UI just defeated, it sucked away my will to live. I couldn't find the things I needed to find, and even Googling provided no useful assistance. And it's one of only 2 games where the UI just crushed me, and I had to surrender. So now we go back up to data, main. Search for the traces of Overseer in Flatwoods. Okay, Hunter for Hire. Need to talk to the Overseer. Need to find her. Next to Wayward is the Overseer's old camp. I already found that. That was... where was it? That's Lane. The isolated... I mean, there was the camp. That's my camp. It's the best camp in the world. I need to speak to Lane for something, and there's another player running around. Yeah, okay. Corpse, Lane. Were those the side quests? If so, we can try to do a side quest here, you know, rather than me struggling around trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Back. Side quests, right? Miscellaneous. Investigate the corpse. Craft a piece of armor, craft a weapon. Well, we can see if we can craft. I should be able to make... I saw those. We're going to build. That's for food eaten. That's for the weapons, right? That's the armor. How do I rotate it in place? Switch to modify. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Switch to build. Okay. So if I choose to build it, say, right. Oh. That works. The buttons. Got it. And... sure. How about there? That looks good to me. Build. I have built something. It's science, guys. And right next to it, I have built them both. Now I have to, like, make something, right? Craft. Pipe guns, throwing weapons. Combat knife. I can't make a level 21. I'll make a level 1 since I'm just making it for XP purposes. Just one. God, this UI is not good. It is not good. I'm assuming the 90 and then the nuclear symbol means I got a currency of some kind for that. And armor. Light armor. It's the only thing I can make. Alright, which piece requires the least mats? Arms. Arms. This one I can make level 20, so who knows, I might want to use it. Wait, I'm wearing leather, I think? I think I'm wearing leather, so we'll go with level 1. Yeah, so I'm assuming I got 90 nuclears. Alright, so I have done 2 dailies and maybe made a little XP. Yep, got some XP for that. Good. Okay, atoms are the currency. Got it. The atomic shop. Apparel. Included with Fallout First. Westcoat Duster outfit. First is that the subscription? And those are the prices in Atomic, or Atoms, got it. Free Vault 33 jumpsuit. From the TV show, got it. I will unlock for free. Camp. Included with Fallout First. I'm assuming that's the subscription, but I don't know that for a fact. Free Del Lawson. Camp items appear while in camp mode. Help extend the Brotherhood's reach with your own initiate for your camp. Sure, why not? It's free. I like things that I don't have to pay for. Fallout First is subscription. Got it. You're really quite helpful. Thank you. I need one of you for every game I play. Free. Anything else free? Looking for free stuff. Freebies. It is in my nature to make sure I claim everything free for every game I'm playing. It's just the way I am. The best way to avoid FOMO is to not mow. You can quote me on that. Don't know why you'd want to, but you could. Photo mode. Sure. I already own the wave emote. Join my public team. I'll never use that one. Believe me. No mic. Yeah. Have gift. Give gift. Free lunchbox. Sure, sure. Nice camp. Yep. And sorry. I am proud to claim free stuff from every game. Always. I don't think I've ever purchased or subscribed to a game just for the free stuff. But it wouldn't be a bad way. It is a good way to get my attention. I have to say that. These are all owned, and owned. Okay, good. And utility. Limited time, 14 hours. Well, I better grab it now while I can. Free is the best price ever. All right. Oh, we got all the free stuff. Let's see. What else have we got? On the side quest, we had miscellaneous. Investigate the corpse at the isolated cabin. That is due north. So we will head, guess where? North. Get Adams by ranking up season levels and doing tasks in-game. Yeah, that's pretty usual mechanic for MMOs as well. Lord of the Rings Online gives you Latro points for playing the game. It's not that unusual. I mean, their objective is to get you to, use the store. And it makes sense that if you want people to use the store, you give them some of the currency. You make them understand the value of stuff. And if they really want something, they'll be willing to pay for it. And I'm always willing to pay, even in a free-to-play game, if it's providing me with entertainment. But providing some relatively, small or even moderate currency in-game gets the player thinking about it. So I was a firm believer, for instance, that in Guild Wars 2, they should give everyone a key and a lockbox. Here's a free lockbox and key. You get more boxes just by playing, but you'll have to buy the keys. 1,650 atoms with Fallout First each month. Yeah, a stipend is also a very common approach. Either from a sub or from a lifetime sub. I have lifetime subs in Lord of the Rings Online and Star Trek Online and Champions Online, and I get a monthly stipend in their real money currency. Carrot and boiled water. I'm trying to cut down on my carrot and boiled water. Well, that's the body. Ooh, looks like a vault dweller. Reuben's safe key, a checklist, and shelter building supplies. Distract him, stash the rest of the supplies, jump in the other crate, pray to God I survive, find anyone from 76, and then kill Zax. Okay, so Zax is the bad guy, presumably. And shelter building supplies. Need more materials to keep building into shelter. Wood, steel, screws, gears, and copper. Oh, that's the Overseer. That's the... Oh, Vault 51 Overseer. That's not our Overseer. That's somebody else's Overseer. A Bowie knife and pre-war money? Sure. Couple bobby pin... Vacuum tube? Well, I suppose that could be useful for some kind of technology. By the way, here's an actual true fact. The Russians are decades ahead of the US in vacuum tube technology. Now, it sounds goofy because we've been using transistors forever. Transistors get screwed by electromagnetic pulse, and vacuum tubes don't. So that's why the Russians based much of their technology on advancements in vacuum tubes for decades. Science. Since you've been banned from streams for your extreme views on microtransactions, you shall remain silent. I understand. So we got everything from him that we can. So, Ghoul's note, number 1, read. Mr. and Mrs. Braxton, my name is William Keller. I represent a group of brave men and women who you may wish to meet. In the years since our new lives began, many of us have begun to lose things we once took for granted. Our skin, a face, an old voice. Most painfully, each of us have lived to see our friends and loved ones die around us. It's been 20 years. No one should have to suffer in loneliness and fear. You're not alone. You, very handsome fellow, don't you think? I mean, the glasses are a bit 50s, but other than that. Note 2. If you're interested in meeting, a group of your neighbors is gathered to the east. We've been contacted by a larger community like ours living in the capital. Apparently the city was hit hard, but they say a society is beginning to grow there. We are considering joining them. WK. Oh, more ammo. Ammo is never not a good thing. I could sit and rock for a while. I really don't. Given the fact that these are the notes were written by ghouls and right underneath is a spittoon, I don't want to know what they might have spat into the spittoon. You know, I really don't want to know. Side miscellaneous. Find out what the key unlocks. Huh. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Items. Mort's edutape. Placing, building, powering, Nuka Tapper. Mort.
Son of a... What tiny fisted rat built... Oh, wait a second. They think it's on. Hello? Hello. This is Mort McCoy.
Hi, Mort.
And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's edutapes. Today we're talking about your
Headmaster?
camp.
Rabbit hide. Okay.
Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, CAMP, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd they know that? Oh, here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider
Instamash?
the grade of the terrain, general defensibility, and proximity to
Oh,
your
dear.
surroundings. Could that cliff edge be used to protect
Mentats.
the flank? You bet your chops it could.
Untitled
Once you
poem.
found the perfect spot, it's time to move on to the best part of working with your
A mooned
camp.
wood mooning room
Construction!
in wooded woods.
Construction can
Sharp
be an
rocks
intricate
under
process,
ramp
so a
patches
steady
and
hand
raspberry
and an eye for
thorns.
detainment. Details.
I run prickly through the dark, feeling my
Eye
way
for
into the
details
blacker
are a
space, let
must.
loose the spiced egg batch without sitting
Take a
down.
moment to
I'm a
familiarize
gunner
yourself with
in
the
a bomber,
camp's patented
languidly turning above the
intuitive
cumulus,
construction
raining death with American precision.
But don't worry. We'll cover construction in gory detail.
I laughed, I cried. It changed my life.
Edutapes. So long. Bet your chops. Come on, Mort. What was that?
Come on, Mort, you're too hard on yourself. It wasn't that bad. Mort.
Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's Edutapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction.
Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success.
Read the plan. Crane
1.
treasure hunting
Is the
site.
location I've selected going
my
to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly?
Please, why did that pop up, making it impossible for me to move?
Materials too. Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic? Your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's Edutapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be Jen. Where are you hiding?
Where is notes? Recipe. That's the healing salve. We'll learn that. Junk. Oh, that's the holo. God, this UI is going to kill me. Vault-Tec supply package. Improved repair kit. Shouldn't be in weapons. Or armor, or apparel, or food and drink. Or aid. Misc? No. Holo? No. Notes? Ah, there it is. Vault-Tec survival backpack. Sure, we can get that. Okay, so now we've got build the Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated sign at my desk. At my desk. Basically due south. Okay, we're aimed correctly. Death by UI upon... Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, that's... Like I said, that's... In Comic Sans, sir. Sir, we're going to have to ask you to leave, sir. For those who don't know, my AFK. Comic Sans. Quality call back by Nod Knox there. Well played, sir. This game, and I believe the other was Astroneer, are the only 2 games that I ever quit because the UI killed me. This one, because it is essentially a console UI poorly ported onto a PC, Astroneer was a mobile UI extremely poorly ported onto a PC. Astroneer, I think it's also a mobile game. It's sort of a space-based survival game. And the UI just killed me. Yeah, it's a cozy little space survival game. The UI is a nightmare. Now, again, that may just be a me thing. You can make a mobile UI functional on PC with a little work. Torchlight Infinite. It's a workable UI on the PC for the most part. Most of the UI doesn't feel awful while you're using it on the PC. A couple parts do. It's not great. But as far as taking some time and effort to port a mobile game UI into the PC, it's okay. Most mobile and console game UIs, they don't even bother. And this is an example, sadly, of that. I need to build the Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated sign. We'll see if we can find where that will appear. Turrets and traps. That's Z and C again, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my god. I've died and gone to hell. Alright. Blueprints. Is it here? No. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Stop. Stop running. Stop. Thank you. Alright, those are the two I've built recently. Right. None stored. Blueprints. No. New. That should include the sign, right? There it is. I'm going to assume that's the sign. Looks like it. Crane Treasure Hunting Sign Incorporated. I've got the bits and pieces to make it. We'll put it out here a little bit further away from sort of my core camp area.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Load broadcast tape into a radio tower. Is this not a radio tower? That looks like a radio tower to me. I mean, it's got an antenna. But I don't get a pop-up for anything I can do with it here immediately. Which I would have expected if there was anything I could do with it here immediately. Into a radio tower. Okay, we'll go back. See what they've got to say. Load the broadcast tape into a radio tower and activate the connection. Is that a radio tower? I figured that out. All right, toggle active. Make only this active. Thank you. That's ideal. Now we're lining up. We're picking up parts, bits and pieces of the UI. I should now be moving in the correct direction. I am moving in the correct direction. Now, mind you, while I've been complaining about console and mobile UIs, I attributed one of the issues with Nightingale UI to a belief that they're designing it for console. And to date, they have not announced that they are making it for console. But I am unable to come up with a single reason why in a dialog box with a slider, let's say from 0 to 50, they don't allow you to enter it with the numbers. You know, 1, 0 for 10. You have to do it with the slider. That's just, I mean, that makes more sense in a console design. It makes no sense in a PC design. Are we there? Almost there? We are? No. No, we're not there. What do we got? A Tato. Do I want to know what a Tato is? I will now find out what a Tato is. I'm going to assume. Food item? It is, indeed. It's got a lot of rats. Disease chance. Let's, I ate it? I didn't want to eat it. I wanted to throw it away. Well, I'm now going to get Tato sickness. That's the UI thing I'm talking about. Again. Oh, that is a responder. Protectron. Hello, responder Protectron. My God. Hello.
Citizen, do not be
going to mutate into a
alarmed.
vegan. Oh, dude.
The responders are here.
You don't wish that upon a person like me. I just had a bunch of sausage in my jambalaya. And it was like meaty sausage, not faux sausage. Tofu sausage or something.
Remain calm.
Mutate
The
into a vegan.
responders
Oh my
are
God.
watching out for you.
Can I opt for ghoul instead? Ah, nice bridge. I think I would opt for ghoul. At least you know, you have meat. Unrefined gunpowder, sure, why not? Oh, it is Mr. Farmhand. Hello, Mr. Farmhand. He wants nothing to do with me. I'm a little hurt. I'll get over it. Bastard. That's too bad. I was kind of hoping maybe I could get a flying vehicle of my own, because that would be pretty cool. Crashed Vertibot. We have a house. It's all boarded up. It's in my nature to poke around at stuff. Whoops. That's a raider. Wild glowing fungus. You know, glowing fungus? That no thank you. A weak feral ghoul has been strung up. Radstag. They were a raider. I like that I can take the individual pool balls. That's a nice touch. I'll take some rounds. Pickaxe Pilsner. I'm trying to cut down. It's giving me waste. You know, too much waste. Although I am in the wasteland, so maybe that's not a bad idea. Wasteland. It's a... Never mind. That is terrifying. A petrified corpse. Sorry. You'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. That is a scorched, and it's got a crown over its head, so I'm going to assume that that is stronger and probably going to kill me if I'm so unwise as to engage. So perhaps I can avoid him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. So I'm assuming a crown over the head means something like an elite mob. Didn't notice that on anyone else that I've, you know, shot. Where is he? Relay Tower EMB 127. Multiples. Oh, scorched. Yeah, well, that guy's got a crown over his head. The other guy doesn't. Is he coming? Around the mountain when he comes? Let's Let's check around the outside here just to, you know. We got more glowing fungus among us. Oh. Sneak by crouching. Thank you. See? Control. Oh, he's... Mr. Handy Buzzblade. I don't know what that is, but I like the sound of it. Make sure there's nobody else in here. Did he say just us? I'm not happy with this discussion. No. Alright, figured I'd heal myself up. Well, purified water, we'll take that. I will not take the dirty ashtray because I have standards. Scorched detection communications, relay tower broadcast systems, emergency management. Please contact your note in case of emergency. Okay, back. Load broadcast tape into radio tower and activate the connection. Okay, how do I load? Do I go to MISC? Data? No, data is the quests. Those are my stats. No, no, no. Are those ZNCable? No, they're not. Oh my god! This UI! It is actually attempting to kill me. E then R. Once again. Thank you. Activate transmitter.
Message uploaded. Initiating broadcast pulse. Attention, all consumers. New business established. Please seek out Crane Treasure Hunting Incorporated to exchange goods and services. Initiate tagline. Follow the sign. To fortune.
Caps, ammo.
Broadcast
Stimback.
complete.
See if there's anything else in here that I can... Rob, your assistance has been invaluable. Chalk. Sure. Copper scrap, definitely. I might want to drink later to celebrate something. Anything. Although, I'm hoping it's beer and not wine. It's probably wine. Anything else? What was that? Something. Boiled water. I don't know about the boiled water. The big package that says water on it is a little bit worrisome, I have to say. I just don't find it inherently trustworthy, you know? Something keeps popping up when I'm scrolling by. There it was. There it is. It's right in there. Where is it? Where is it? Used oil can. Okay. No, I'm not interested in the used oil can. I'm also not interested in the King of the Scorched over there. Challenge complete. Explore Appalachia for an hour. I've been on for 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe I dicked around so long inside the vault that it only started counting an hour ago. That's possible. Okay, we have done that. We'll now return to our camp. Vegans drink boiled water. Meat eaters drink purified. Or the blood of our enemies. Whoop. That's a settle. Okay. Hi.
Sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Hi. Flatwoods Lookout. Hi.
I got a little carried away this morning and chopped too much lumber. It's grueling work, so I'd hate for it to go to waste.
I'll take the wood. You deserve some caps as payment. My pack's full, thanks. Perception, let's see. 12 plus. Okay. My, you've been busy. What are you going to do with all of this? I think I can help. Or, you have a lot of wood. Looks heavy. I can take more of it off your hands. Sure, I could use some of the wood.
Great. Here's a few of those logs.
Thank you. That's very kind. Nice place you've got here. I hope you don't come down every time somebody rings the doorbell, because that's a lot of work. Do I want to open the outhouse?
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
It's in my nature. What can I say? I have to know. I have to know what's at the top of the tower. A pipe pistol. A primitive end table. A tall flask. A toy rocket ship. Some ammo. Ranger hat. Sure. Dirty bed. Ranger outfit. More clothing options is always welcome. Nuka-Cola. Razor grain, I guess. A short hunting rifle. Okay. Lantern, no. Hey, I can see my house from up here. Sorry. Yeah, I can't help myself. Every time I get the opportunity, I have to say that. I am required by state, local, and federal regulations to do so. Not my idea.
Ugh, it's hard work making a living out here.
Hi, guys. Oh. Hi, settler.
Foundation might be coming along, but we got a lot more work to do.
Reveals nearby map locations. That's cool. A scan option.
If the Scorched or the Ferals don't get you, the Rads will.
An unfilled
Time to turn
kickball.
over a new leaf. To restore this land.
I remember
of
playing
glory.
kickball in
Clean up
7th
this,
grade.
Fix that. Never seems to end.
Back in the mid-17th century.
I'm gonna find myself a fat man and give them raiders a reason to call it Crater. It's just about time to eat.
I don't want to take their ammo. These people are nice.
Foundation might be coming along.
It's
but we
not
got
in
a
my
lot
nature
more
to
work
just
do.
steal from random people. I'm more than happy to kill a raider and loot their body. Sugar bombs. Of course I want sugar bombs. I mean, come on. They're freaking sugar bombs. Of course I want them. It would be un-American of me to not want sugar bombs. I don't think I want to jump off that just yet. Or at all. That is an odd-shaped building in the vast distance there. At least I'm assuming it's a building, because the alternative is that it's a mushroom the size. Now it has developed a spire on top. Yeah, it's a building probably, or terrifying mushroom. Possible. Nope, getting a little closer to a manageable distance. No, that looks like that would hurt. You know? And generally speaking, I try to avoid life-threatening pain and injury. That's not great. Okay, I have managed once again, in my own inimitable fashion, to get myself into a dicey position. But I have used my natural cunning and intellect to avoid plummeting to a painful death. Oh, it's the bot again. All right. I'm running. In Nightingale, you can run a lot further on your stamina than you can here. As an old fart, this is much, much closer to my real stamina, where, in fact, I can muster enough stamina up to make it to the bathroom without needing to take a break. Okay, occasionally a short break. That's a fine looking sign somebody made. I wonder who that was. It was me. All right, we're back. Wait to see who the sign draws. Okay. Nice day. Here in the end of the world.
You here?
Yeah, I'm here. Treasure hunter.
Whoa. You're not Crane. The hell's going on here?
You know Crane? You tell you anything about the treasure you found? Move along, little man. I'm waiting for someone you don't want to be around when they arrive. Where's your gang? Tell me or I'll eat your eyeballs. I've got quite the way with words. You know Crane? He tell you anything about this treasure he found?
Crane found the treasure. Holy shit. Where is he?
Your guess is as good as mine. Last place he was spotted was this bar down the hill from Vault 76, the Wayward.
The Wayward, huh? Might be I pay the place a visit. Appreciate the tip, not Crane. Good luck out here.
Oh, I don't think I actually wanted him to go there.
I hope the real Crane's all right.
That's it? That's all he's got for me?
Duchess at the Wayward. I'll pay them a visit.
I didn't tell you about
Thanks
the
again.
Duchess. Can I shoot him? Shit.
Crane! Come out, wherever you are!
Free radical.
You Crane? This it? Thought you were some kind of big shot. So, rumor is you've got information our boss wants. You tell me where this treasure is, and he's willing to leave you alone. Scout's honor.
Nice nipples. No, you tell me what the hideout is or I'll turn you inside out. Look, I bet your name is Davy. Davy? You said you're going to help me kill this one, right? How about we trade? I tell you what the treasure is, you tell me where your gang is camped. I'll share, but I want to join your crew. Where do I go to apply? Bet your name is Davy. Davy, you said you were going to help me kill this one, right? I got to try.
Excuse me?
How does this jerk know your name? You're working together.
What? No! Can't you see they're full of...
Oh, both of them? Ow! That's not good. I didn't get the location from them. I didn't expect it was going to work out that way. I have to admit. Is it going to get me all the way healed? I don't think it's quite going to get me there. Keep going, keep healing, keep dotting, keep hotting. Hot me over time, baby. Close enough. All right. Where'd the... Oh, there's one. Bring me Crane. Last spotted the Wayward. Sex male. Build middle. Dangerous? Allegedly not, but be careful. First person to get him to give up the location of the treasure gets a share. The overall take. West Virginia Lumber Company. I got purified water and Salisbury steak. Oh. Nothing more American than Salisbury steak. I'm level 21. My first level up. Since, you know, I started at 10. 20. I started at 20. Don't I get goodness for leveling up, don't I? If I go to stats, don't I get to level up? Level up. There it is. T. Work together. You have reached level 5. No, I haven't. Disable pacifist mode in game settings to enable player combat. Work together. All damage is ignored. You have unopened perk packs. Would you like to open them? Yes. Set quantity. 6. Sure, we'll open them all. Perk card pack. Funny, his dad is washing the Corvega with his son. I missed the rest of that. Pack and light. Your pistols weigh 25% less. Hacking skill seems good. Terminal lockout time is reduced. First aid. Lone wanderer. When adventuring alone, take 10% less damage and gain 10% regen. Home defense. You can craft and disarm better traps. Gunsmith. Guns break 10% slower, and you can craft tier 1 guns. Plans required. Sharpshooter. Shotgunner, sorry. Not sharpshooter. Lone Wanderer. Cola Nut. Moving target. Gain 15% resistance to damage and energy while sprinting. No power armor. Mystery Meat. Stimpaks may generate edible meat tissue. Oh, that's just not optimal. Rifleman. Non-automatic rifles do 10% more damage. Lead Belly. You take 30% less radiation from eating and drinking. Bodyguards. Team Medic. Makeshift Warrior. Slow Stabilizer. Hacker. Another hacker. We got 2 hacker cards. Scrapper. Vaccinated. Chance of catching diseases are lower. What makes me special? I've got 6 in luck. Right now, our endurance is kind of shit. Measure of overall physical fitness affects your total health, the action point drained from sprinting, and your resistance to disease. I think 1 is low enough. I would like to increase that. Let's see. It reveals... Oh, yeah. Pick a perk. Okay. You can damage target specific damage resistances. That's owned. We're at max rank. Adamantium skeleton. Limb damage is reduced. Barbarian. Oh, okay. Filtering by the various stats. Right, I was going to do endurance, perception, special. So next one should be endurance. There we go. Eating a human, ghoul, super mutant, scorched, or mole miner corpses restores health and hunger. Okay, I could do that. Cola Nut. All drinks quench thirst. Good doggy. Eating dog food is 3 times as beneficial. Chems generate 50% less. Homebody. While gain gradual health regeneration while in camp or workshop. Iron Stomach. Lead Belly. You take 30% less radiation from eating and drinking. Chems. Less likely to catch a disease. Got a lot of options. I guess it's starting as level 20. They give you a whole bunch of perks to choose from. Drinking a liquid, catching a disease. Gain gradual health regen while in your camp. Okay. Oh, and we can scrap them if we choose to. Bodyguards, tier 2. Gain 8 resistance to damage and energy for each teammate with you. Well, teammate, as if I'm going to have a teammate. Rank up. Challenge complete. Rank up a perk card. It's Lord Rodrigo. And he's got a big hammer. Big mallet he's waving. Passing through. Thanks for coming. And there's Santiago, another player. Report what I found to Duchess. Alright, we need to go back to Duchess then. She's not mad for me sending that guy along. I mean, he wasn't one of the bad guys. He was just another guy. In we go.
Well, you don't look too worse for wear. You managed to figure out where those miscreants are hiding?
Sounds like they're headquartered at West Virginia Lumber Company. Bring me your finest flannel. I'm headed to the West Virginia Lumber.
Good to know. Then that's where their boss will be. You need to go...
Wanderer rank
West
4
Virginia
equipped
lumber?
already, so you can scrap that level 2
is
for
not
perk
right.
coins.
You
Thank
misheard
you.
them for sure.
And that's of concern. Why, exactly?
Was wandering up that way not too far back. The lumber company? That place was overrun with a bunch of those big green bastards. Mutants. You've seen those Frankensteins. If this gang was able to clean those things out of the mill, Duchess, these guys might be tougher than advertised.
You got any recommendations on how you'd proceed?
Well, I wouldn't go in guns blazing, unless you got some big guns. Could try and luck your way inside.
Look at these guns.
Maybe see if they want to
They're
talk
enormous.
to you. But there was this family I ran into up that way that I'm sure has had to deal with them already. There was also this, let's say, special scrapper who was making some pretty bold claims about his knowledge of the mill. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check in with either of them.
Talk to Mort. Completed what you found out to Duchess. Tell me about the family.
You'll find them at Anchor Farm if these thugs haven't already run them off. But if they are still there, well, they probably managed to work something out with them. Hey, it couldn't hurt to find out what it was.
Okay, Mort. And the scrapper?
Found him living in the stalls at Tyler County Fairground. Guy kept claiming he knew the best way to run the mutants out of the mill. But listen, I couldn't get him to spill how. Probably have a better chance he'll share what he learned with someone who still has an entire face.
Yeah, that's pretty on the nose statement. Oh my god, I did it again. I'm so sorry, Mort.
Well, that's a good thing, because that's all I've got. If you haven't already explored up that way, the fastest route back would be via Vault 76 and trekking north from there. And take care of yourself, all right? You're doing us a big one here.
All right. Handsome fellow, certainly. Very, very handsome indeed. In fact, wrong one. See? I agree. Moo. Is he just resting? Quiet down there. Come on, dude. Just rub a little dirt on it and walk it off. I'm going to call it here for the evening. This is a good point for me to save. I want to thank all of you for hanging out. I want to particularly thank Virtual Shifty for his assistance this evening. I have not rage quit after the first 2.5 hours. I think that's better than the last time I played. I expect I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, early morning in Australia and Asia, with more Fallout 76. And I'll probably continue to play more Fallout 4 off stream, because the TV show looked pretty good. Thank you very, very much, Virtual Shifty. I appreciate it a lot. Not just the help, but the sub. Thank you. I would have thanked you previously, but I get notified next time I check the YouTubes. So, thanks. back again tomorrow. I hope the rest of your Saturday night kicks ass. I hope your Sunday is awesome too. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.